The Sora is the first boss that the player encounters in Cry of Fear. He is confronted at the conclusion of Chapter 1 in the sub-levels of the apartments, although he is seen close to the beginning. He is a very tall and thin creature, almost skeletal in appearance, and wields a large chainsaw which he is named after. Sora also has multiple nails and pins protruding from his head and other areas of his body. Simon confronts him during the first severe nightmare. Sora will ambush Simon once he enters his lair and cut a steam pipe across the door, trapping Simon in the room with him. He will then pursue Simon relentlessly around the room, moving fairly slowly but taking large steps that allow him to keep pace with the player. If he gets a chance to attack the player, his preparation to swing the chainsaw is slow enough that it is possible to avoid. If the player manages to get caught in a corner, however, they have little chance of escape. Being struck once by the chainsaw is an instant kill, and results in Simon being brutally chopped in half at the waist. Sora is immune to all forms of damage Simon can give him for most of the battle, his only weak spot being a closed eye protruding from his upper back. The only way to reveal this eye is to damage him until he finally wears down and falls to one knee to rest. The eye will then open and Simon can attack it for a few seconds before Sora stands to his feet once more and resumes the battle. Once enough damage has been done to the eye, Sora will succumb to the damage and fall to his knees before purposely decapitating himself with his own chainsaw as the nightmare and chapter ends. Sora could represent Simon's self-harming and suicidal tendencies. He has pins nailed in various spots around his body in a voodoo doll fashion, and a bloodstain under his neck that was most likely caused by a cut or cuts done by himself. This becomes clear when one defeats Sora, as it is he who kills himself, not the player. Simon's self-harming tendencies can be seen during the syringe animation, as several cuts on his left wrist are shown.